Do it fast! I gotta get my dad out of here! We can't take risks like this. Dad, relax. Shh! But your heart, Dad. You need to calm down. Look around you. You're not the only people in here. Look, we're fish in a barrel here. With all the commotion, we could be under siege any minute. Give them some space, Dad. I know, Dad, but let's just deal with what's in front of us. Dad, they just came in. Glenn went out there and... All right, Dad, okay. Knock it off. Dad, stop. Will someone separate these two? Jesus! God damn it. Dad! I don't have any. We need to get into the pharmacy. Good. Dad, sit down. Dad, please. Okay, we need to take care of my dad. I was trying to get that roll-down door open when we got here, and it's not budging. It doesn't matter. We need nitroglycerin pills. Please get in there. I'll keep an eye on my dad. Thank you so much. It's Lilly. My dad's Larry. Shit! Turn that off! Turn it off! I don't know. We'll get this kid out of here. When I say that door stays shut no matter what, I fucking mean it. We don't know who these people are. They could be dangerous. Carly and Glenn just ran out there. I bet you would. You're a dumb, careless kid. We can't trust anybody. We already know that. What's dangerous is a bunch of people running outside and drawing their attention to us. Don't come in here and swear at me. This is about survival. Do you guys not see what's happening? The hell he or anyone will. Those things outside don't care. If you were in my shoes, you'd be the... Yes, we did. That's what it takes. Dad, it's just a boy. Nobody is doing anything. Dad, we get it. It's a big deal. I don't know. Yes, we're out. We've been trying to get into the pharmacy since we got here. Please try to get in there. Behind the counter where the pills are. Dad! It's his heart. Okay, everybody down. Stay quiet. No, don't be crazy. Can it, asshole? We gotta hurry. Oh no. Lilly, my dad's Larry. I'm not sure I got your name. Let's get in there. Great. God, you're amazing. I'm just trying to keep him relaxed. He's got a heart condition. He takes nitroglycerin tablets pretty regularly. I've seen a few bad attacks that he couldn't get over and needed to go to the hospital. Yeah, he doesn't mean it. Yeah? It's just his way. Don't make him the reason everything's screwed. He and I are a family. He is. He just has his issues. Nah, just mechanical admin stuff. I deal with a bunch of shitheads and bureaucrats all day. Sometimes a plane, if I'm lucky. You? I work at Warner Robins, the Air Force Base. No, this place was pretty wrecked. We pulled a couple of bodies out of the office. Are you okay? I'm sorry. We found an older couple in the office. Dad hauled them out in case they weren't really dead. Did you know anybody here? Where's her mom? Oh, you guys aren't together. Well, she's lucky to have you. Oh, God, I don't know. I wasn't at work when Dad and I headed here looking for help. They scrambled jets days ago, and I don't see anything different. Unfortunately. Yeah, well, I was pissed Glenn threw open that door, but I'm glad you walked through it. You're a strong guy who seems like he can keep his head. What is there to think? The dead are up, walking around, eating people, and turning them into more of them. I mean, Jesus. I'm gonna get back to him. It was a crazy situation, and you froze. Before, with that thing coming out of the bathroom, just don't beat yourself up over it. We stick together and we'll be okay. Oh, and Lee? Hey, I should really just give him as much attention as I can. Try to find those keys, Lee. He could get worse fast. You sure? Thanks. That's, really sweet. I was just doing what I had to earlier. He didn't have to call me a bitch in front of my people. I don't need that shit, all right? It's hard enough to be in charge of people's lives without some dick cutting you down. Now his heart's acting up again and I'm powerless to do anything. And that violence before with my dad, that didn't help. Sure, I guess. And you should know, I didn't think he was in the right. I'm gonna get back to him now. My dad would be dead if it weren't for you. You can't be like that. You're only one man. We're lucky to have you. I actually agree with that plan. Yeah, you're right. You know, guys, I think it's going to be okay. Me too. Hey, Lee, do you have a second? Hey, Lee, you got a second? You've never liked my dad. Even back at the drugstore when everyone thought Kenny's kid was bit, you went out of your way to side against him.
Decatur, so you two didn't work here. So that fence does a good job of keeping the walkers out? I have. Dad? No, we just sort of found ourselves thrown together. But now we've got to stick together if we're gonna survive.
Yeah, Lee, what's gotten into you? That's crazy.
Lee, what's wrong?
What is going on?
Dad, that's not necessary.
Oh, I'm gonna puke. Put your guns down! We're walking out of here!
Oh, what? Lee, what's going on? What are you talking about?
That's nuts! Dad, get up! Run! Shit!
Lee, what the hell is wrong with you?
Dad, stop! Dad, please stop!
They threw us in the meat locker.
Dad! Dad! Please stop! Dad! Dad? No. Dad, come on! Dad!
Oh, God, he stopped breathing. I think he's had a heart attack.
What are you saying? Fuck you! You can't seriously be talking about this. No! Get off me! Don't do this! No, goddammit! My dad survived worse than this! You fucking monsters! Both of you!
First you murder my father, now you want to send a little girl right out into the hands of those monsters. God.
Medicine? You had medicine? You bastard! That is not gonna help! Dad, please! Dad! This isn't helping! They're not gonna open the door! Please settle down! Dad! You asshole!
Don't talk to me, Lee. Don't fucking talk to me.
You've never liked my dad. Even back at the drugstore when everyone thought Kenny's kid was bit, you went out of your way to side against him. But this? You have no right! God damn it, Kenny! He's not dead! He's not dead! Somebody help me! He's not dead! No! No! Let go of me! No! Please! No! Don't you fucking touch me!
Come on, Dad. Come on. Come on. Wake up. Wake up! This has happened before. Everything's fine.
Fuck you! We can bring him back! Lee!
Get away.
Get away!
I told you to get the fuck away! He was still alive, Lee. He was still alive. Bullshit. He cares about keeping his family safe. He doesn't give a shit about you and me. I know. There's nothing to be said. He'll learn. Wait till it happens to him. In other words, my father's more useful to you dead than alive. Do what you have to do. What do you want? My blessing to loot his corpse? My mother's. Please. I need to be alone. And don't look at me either. He's got his family, and you've got Clementine. I've got nothing. You've left me with nothing.
For what?
Fuck you! You think he wanted this? You don't know what he wanted. You never knew him. You never gave him a chance. Why? For your sake? So you can feel better about what you did? Right. Because you fucking care so much about me. Why can't you just leave me alone? Dad, stop! Not when he's like this. Is something wrong? Oh God, he stopped breathing! Oh my God! God damn it, Lee, I need you! Please help me! No, I don't think so. No! Leave me alone. For God's sake, Lee. Didn't even get to say goodbye. I know. I just need a minute to say goodbye. Hey, we're good. Okay?
Come on, Dad. Now's not the time.
Stay calm, Dad. We'll deal with it later.
Dad! Easy! Dad, you can't get...
No, you fucking vulture.
No! Dad told me about you, Lee. I didn't want to believe him,
Sounds like a car. Any sign of the owners? You can't know that for sure. We've left places looking worse than this, and we're still alive. Not all of us. If we take this, we're just as bad as the bandits. Who says it's your decision to make? She's okay. You stay with me, sweetie. You don't know that. The lights are still on. Whoever owns this car can't be far away. If they come back, then we're just monsters who came out of the woods and ruined their lives. Oh, thank God. You know, Dad told me about you. What you did to the senator. I didn't think you had it in you, but after tonight, I just hope you're doing it for the right reasons. You know, my dad told me about you. About what happened with the senator. Look, I don't care what happened in your past. Tonight I saw what kind of man you are. You could have killed every one of them, but you didn't. I think that says a lot. How's it going, Lee? From up here, it looks like you're playing favorites. If the hunting trips nearby don't work, we'll just have to head farther out. But this is a good spot. We're protected, we're close to the drugstore, we have a routine now and it's working. God, not you too. I know Kenny wants to leave. I think that's why he's so eager to get the RV working. Yeah, well, don't expect that to change. That's just how he is. All he's got left in the world is me. And that goes both ways. So yeah, he's probably gonna keep treating you like crap, but that's just because he still has one thing left to care about. Look, my dad can be an ass sometimes, I know that. But he's not a bad guy. He's got a lot of pain. He's been through so much, and lost pretty much everything. And it's hardened him, you know? Yeah, he's bitter and hateful, but that's all just to protect himself. And me. So don't judge him. And don't judge me for sticking by him. He's my dad. And I love him. Thanks, Lee. I don't want anything from you. I will. Fine. This doesn't change anything. Thanks. I see how it is, Lee. Talk to you later, okay? Not such an easy job, is it? Good. Then you can do it again tomorrow when there's even less food. I don't have a choice. Whatever. Look, I'm working my ass off to make sure we have a good setup here, and Kenny just doesn't appreciate that. This is a good spot. We're protected, we're close to the drugstore, we have a routine now and it's working. All we need is food. Well, we'll just have to find some. What about us? All we need is food. We have to. We need to eat. Especially you, Dad. You need to keep your strength up. Well, Doug's getting the place set up, so if any walkers wander up, they'll know. Ben will get a quick lesson in defending himself. I told Carly to look after him. She knows how to handle herself. I'm sure she can whip him into shape if it comes to it. We can't thank you enough for this. What? What the hell? What the hell do you mean a fluke? What? What people? You should have told us there were a bunch of maniacs out there. He's right, Dad. And we took a huge risk just coming here. We need to see him. What the hell happened? Christ, is he gonna be okay? People? What people? You should have told them there were a bunch of maniacs out there. So, is he gonna be okay? Christ, maybe you were right about this place, Lee. Then screw it up for everybody then, why don't you? Christ, are you gonna be okay? Bandits? Are you serious? This place isn't safe. We can't stay here. Since Doug ate half the biscuits on the way to get us, I had them stay back. I still don't think we should be trying to stay here, and someone's got to watch the motor inn until we get back. Since Carly and Ben ate some of the food on the way to get us, she volunteered to stay behind and watch the motor inn until we get back. Yeah, that's real charming, Dad. They'll be fine. We need to focus on what we're doing here. Come on, honey, we gotta go. Come on, honey, we gotta move. That was for Dad. You could have saved Dad. Yeah, just get us out of here. Whatever. Don't. Just... don't. Yeah, I won't let anything happen to her. I don't know, Lee. Can you? I should fucking kill you right now. It's okay, Clem. He was a bad man. Fuck you, Lee. You and Kenny murder my dad, but you leave this piece of shit alive? You're a fucking asshole. Go. I'll cover you. Just go. I'll keep Clementine safe. These guys came by to trade for some gas. Lee, get up. We need your help out here. Company. I can't get a clear shot. Get out of the way. Lee! Lee! Shit! What the hell are they doing? What the hell? You can't just be bringing new people here. What are you thinking? You know what? If you think I'm doing such a shitty job, then you do it. No, I'm serious. Pick up that food and start handing it out. You see how it feels to not have enough food for everyone. That's all the food we have for today. You decide who gets to eat. No, I don't! I want to know why you thought bringing more mouths to feed was a good idea. We are not responsible for every struggling survivor we come across. We have to focus on our group, right here, right now. Other one? Jesus, Lee. What if there are more of them? What if they followed you here? The only reason you're here is because you had food. Enough for all of us. But that food is almost gone. We've got maybe a week's worth left. And I don't suppose you guys are carrying any groceries, are you? Hey, I didn't ask to lead this group. They can stay until Katja finishes working on that guy. Then they have to go. I don't care what condition they're in. We just don't have enough food. Really, if Kenny would pull his head out of his ass for 5 seconds, he'd realize that I make these decisions to protect his family. We simply don't have enough food. You think this is easy for me? Everyone's starting to hate me because I'm the one that rations the food, but nobody else wants to. You know what? I'm not doing it tonight. You do it. There's today's food rations, but there's not enough for everyone. Good luck. Look, I can't do this right now. You understand what I'm dealing with? Please do me a favor. I need you to handle the rations today. If we're gonna make what's left last the week, then this is all we can spare today. It's not gonna be enough for everyone, but just do what you think is right. When we first met, you called me an asshole. When we first met, you recognized that taking a risk letting you in the drugstore was wrong. When we first met, you said I was a leader losing control. Dad, calm down. Car accidents, suicides, everything was making more of them. Who are those people? No, we have a routine. We don't confront them if we don't have to. What do you need gas for, Carly? You need gas, we need food. Let's talk. Then let's find out. Lee, why don't you and Mark check the place out, see if it's legit. Show us the food and we'll talk. You should take some gas with you, as a sign of good faith and something to bargain with when you get there. Dad, please. Why don't you go help Mark with the wall? Everyone was happy to have me distributing the food when there was enough to go around, but now that it's running out, suddenly I'm a goddamn Nazi. Doug, we know Mark's vote. Lee, then we'll stay in this wretched roach motel with your recreational paperweight over there. Plus, we stay close to Macon where we have access to the pharmacy. For Dad. Kenny, Katja, Dad, then we vote to go back. If the majority agrees, Lee and Mark, you head back and tell them we changed our minds while we load up and meet you there. By right for us, do you mean us or you and Clementine? Carly, they're back! What? They're back! They're back! Lee, why don't you and Mark check the place out, see if it's legit. Then we vote. If everyone agrees, then we'll send you guys with some gas to check the place out. Lee, I'm sorry about Mark. Are you okay? Lee, oh my God, I'm so glad you two didn't get killed out there. Do you think Mark will be okay? How could you all bring us to this place? It's just... This really sucks, you know? I keep hoping we're going to all come out of this thing alive. I really do appreciate you asking. It's just... Mark's a decent guy. It's just hard losing anybody in this group, you know? Like... I keep hoping we're all going to somehow come out of this together. Yeah? It's not too bad? Yeah. Poor Mark. I tried seeing things from his point of view, having a wife and kid and everything, but gambling with your family's life is pretty stupid if you ask me. If we hadn't, Mark would be alive. I don't know. If we'd just stayed where we were, then Mark wouldn't have ended up with an arrow in his shoulder. Let's just wait for dinner. We'll load up as much food as they're willing to give and hit the road. Let's just wait for dinner. And then if Mark is feeling up to it, we leave. I don't want to push our luck here. Did you find any more of those guys that killed Mark? Hey, so what happened at the camp? Did you guys find any more of those guys that hurt Mark? Really? Nothing at all? Seriously? No food? I don't like this, Lee. I still say we should go back to the motor inn where we at least know what to expect. Holy shit! Was she one of those bandits? God damn it, Lee. Stop trying to keep us out of the loop. Coming here was a mistake, I know that, but keeping things to yourself isn't exactly going to help the situation. What's going on, Lee? Did something happen? If you want to go in there and start rooting through other people's shit, then get to it. But if it's up to me, we should just take our food and go. Look, after what happened to Mark and finding that crazy woman at the campsite, I think it's obvious that we need to get the hell out of here. And soon. Look, after what happened to Mark and finding that crazy woman at the campsite trying to tell you something, I think it's obvious that we need to get the hell out of here. And soon. You're keeping something to yourself, Lee. And by the time you come clean, it's gonna be too late. We need to start thinking about getting the hell out of here. These backwoods people always give me the creeps. I'm telling you, Lee. The longer we stay here, the more trouble we're getting ourselves into. Dad's right. You two are just asking for trouble. But if you insist on wandering around... I'd be careful, Lee. Just don't get too nosy. These kinds of people are usually pretty protective of their privacy. Watch yourself, Lee. Whatever you do, just be careful. I knew it. It was a mistake coming here. What makes you say that? What exactly happened at the camp? I know what you mean. No, I'm with Lee on this. There's something not right about this place. He's losing it, Lee. He comes over and starts talking about searching the barn and that these people are hiding something. The way I see it, we just need to skip the dinner and get our food to go. But I'm starting to think your friend over there has another agenda. If you ask me, we should just get our dinner and leave. Okay. Lee, I know you and Kenny are friends, but you recognize that he's not the right person to lead this group, don't you? Hey, thanks for backing me up this morning at the motel. I know I came down on you guys pretty hard, but you do agree with the way I'm running things, right? Well, hope doesn't do any good if we're all dead. I'm focused on keeping us alive. Yeah, well, if I don't keep us alive, there won't be a group to keep together. You don't have to say anything. You gave yourself away when you backed me up in front of Kenny, so thanks. You don't have to say anything. Your actions at the motel pretty much say it all. And not giving my dad food. That was cold. Is this all you got? You're going to have to do better than this. How can all you people just sit here? You let them have
everything! What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with all of you? I'll tell you what we need to sort out. We can't let one person fuck this up for everyone else! I'm the one keeping this group going!
Sure, go ahead. But if it's bad news, maybe save it. I didn't know what to know. He treated you like shit, knew who you were, and you tried to save his life. The last thing you need to do is apologize. You killed a guy. So what? I bet he was a dick. Shit. Dad said there was something about you. Good thing everyone else's got destroyed shortly thereafter, huh? Misery loves company. You sure? Okay. If there's something going on out there, tell me. What is it? Did you find something out? Who out there is fucking us? Ugh, just let me know when you have something. What is it? Worse. Did you think that story died with my dad? Anything else? You think that's news? Okay then. Maybe less talking to me and more figuring out who out there is fucking us. Did you figure out who the thief is yet? Hello? What is everybody's problem? Did you come in here to give me hell or to coddle me? I'm sorry. Do you know what's going on? And you came in here to confess? Things are missing, and I could use your help. You think? I'm not going to play the victim, but you and your buddy might have had a hand in my instability. I know. I'm trying. I feel like a crazy person. Haven't you... No. Yes. I could use your help. Yes. I need help. I'm sorry. I could use your help. Look, you can take whatever this is, and I need your help. There's a traitor. Somebody, one of us, out there. He or she or they have been taking things. Yes, for real. And I don't have shit. I just know. Don't start in on that. I know what this sounds like. But I'm not paranoid. Look, so you don't believe me. I keep my own. That one's getting messed with. The count's off and it's the good stuff. Antibiotics, oxy, fuck, anything with opium in it. I'm a fucking mess right now, but I'm not stupid. I know what happens if I start a witch hunt. I found this tossed into the garbage. We don't toss out equipment, we fix it. You'd only try to get rid of a flashlight if you were using it when you shouldn't. I want you to poke around. Prove me wrong. I'd really appreciate it. Or I'll just assume it was you. Thank you. If you don't find anything, I'm just going to assume it's you. Bullshit, it's not. An attitude like that puts you on the top of the suspect list. You know it is, and I'd really appreciate the help. I'm going to assume you'll help then. I'd appreciate it if you could do it without making me look crazy to the others. Find anything? Where's he going? I'm not a therapist. I'm worried, but what can we do? Tell me about it. You're worried about people's moods? Have an ice cream social. Well, you have to look into it. You think it's a message for whoever is out there? Anything else? Go outside and look. You have to. Someone is working with those fuckers. I know it. Keep looking. Well, there's nothing to find in here. Ask around. Jesus, investigate. Don't you? We're going to live on the water because we assume they can't swim? We're alive because we've stayed here. That's as far as the discussion needs to go. I want to leave here when we have to, not because of some fantasy of somewhere better. What'd you get? This it? Fuck. Nice work. This'll keep us going. If we carry on like this, we'll get through the winter here. Ha. So, what did you get? Because piling into an RV with you after what you did to my dad is so appealing. We're already safe. What about medicine? How has this not been working? We have everything we need. No, because Lee knows how to take care of people, not just things.
It's not going to be easier out on the road! What I know you're not above murder. I know somebody has been stealing our supplies. That's right, stealing! And I know the list of people I can trust here gets smaller every day!
And you just let her suffer like what? Like bait? God, what is happening? Glad to know you think being a killer is smart. Well, you had Kenny with you, so some options were off the table. It's not so easy for him. What do you mean? He what? Instead of what? Letting her suffer? You shot her instead. Everything that happens to us is another excuse for you to pull this crap about leaving. All I want is a week of peace, of not hearing it. I know, Lee. I know. Eventually is different. I know we gotta go eventually. It's suicide out there. You're right. You could see someone sleeping and kill one of us because piling into an RV with you two after what you did to my dad is so appealing. We don't have to do anything. It's gonna be hard for me with you two. We don't have Walker problems. Don't boss people around. And don't start with me either. I'm so tired of it being you two versus me. That's BS, Kenny. And you know it. Some more than others.
Now everybody get out!
He treated you like shit. He knew who you were, and you would have had all the reason in the world to kill him, and you didn't. You don't need to apologize.
Shit!
You haven't come up with anything, have you? Holy fuck. Okay, we line everybody up. Everybody. Somebody is killing us. Stealing from that supply is the same as slipping into your room at night and cutting your throat while you sleep. You die. What is the difference? What if Clementine gets sick and we don't have what we need?
What the hell? Oh, shit! They're gonna start kicking in doors any second.
Stall him.
Just keep him talking. Do whatever it takes to stop him pulling the trigger.
Kenny, the RV has some surface damage, but there's a walker trapped underneath. You know what? We shouldn't just kick you out. We should hear what everybody thinks. Okay, that's the two of us. Kenny? Well, your vote counts for you and Katja.
Ben, you have no other options here.
I'm really sorry you're upset, Ben.
Just tell us you did it.
I think you both are protesting a bit much.
Don't you think so, Kenny?
That's ridiculous. That's what you think? Okay, fine then.
Kenny?
Come on, Lee. You're the one who found them. You can't just abstain.
Ben, you have until Kenny kills that walker to tell me it was you. This is about trust, and I've never trusted you. Ben! Tell me. Now.
I can't, Lee.
You know I can't.
What? I think you're capable of being a real piece of shit, but I know it wasn't you. Not with her in your life.
That's not happening.
You can tell me it was Carly, and then everything will be right as rain. I'm really sorry you feel that way. I'm starting to think maybe it was both of you.
Ben, you have until that walker is dealt with to tell me it was her and not you. I didn't mean to. It wasn't supposed to be him. I'll die out here. I'm a murderer. You've had Lee with you this whole time. I was trying to protect all of us. I don't have anything left. Murderer? Lee's killed before and I forgave him. You've killed before and I'll forgive you. You both know we do what has to be done. You know? He didn't tell you. He killed someone before all of this. He was a convicted murderer. She couldn't be trusted, Lee. I swear. Please.
We just lost everything. This is different. Somebody in here caused this.
Calm down.
We need to figure out why this happened. Everything's not fine. We need to figure out how this happened. Lee found a bag of supplies hidden outside the wall. Somebody was working with them. Whoever it was slipping them our meds. They didn't get their last package, so they attacked. Logically, the new guy, who could have easily been a plant? I think that's pretty logical, Doug. So, Ben, I think we need to talk. Don't play dumb. Were you hoping they'd eventually kill us all and you could join them? Doug, I appreciate your concern, but we have all the evidence we need.
No, not here, but Lee found the meds. We found an entire signaling system. Chalk!
I know it sounds crazy.
Good.
That sounds great. All right, well, we can deal with this now then. Everybody out. Look me in the eyes and tell me you didn't.
What's going on up there?
Out. Thank you, Lee. Why give someone who almost killed us the opportunity? Lee, you know what we found. Then what do we not forgive? Honestly, tell me. Kenny can kill my dad. Ben can steal from us. Where's the line? Well, then who? Being a good guy is enough to clear your name on this? So you're saying you did it. He's always so eager to see what supplies we found. He came into this crew a stranger from the woods. It's pretty cut and dry to me. Somebody did this, Lee. Then how do you explain what you found? We have to get it out of you then. You're in no position to make demands. So, Carly, is there something you want to say? If not now, when? Look at what just happened. I didn't just come up with this. I've had my suspicions. You and I have very different definitions of okay.
Vote? What?
I've seen you two together.
Was it both of you?
Look me in the eyes and tell me you didn't have anything to do with it. Was it both of you?
I know what we found.
Then what do we not forgive?
Honestly, tell me. Kenny can kill my dad. Carly can steal from us. Where's the line?
She can fight her own battles. Unless there's something going on here that implicates you both. She's always so eager to see what supplies we found. She never talks about her family. She could be related to those bastards for all we know. You're not saying it wasn't you. Are you saying someone does? You're pathetic. Look at you. Ha, the hell you will.
Kenny, what's it gonna be? You think any of that is good now? I've heard enough out of you, okay, Doug? Do we need any more evidence than this? You should have thought of that.
I can see that.
Shut up, Carly. Ugh, I've heard enough out of you.
I'm leaving. I'm not going to hurt you. No, you're not. Come with me. We could take the RV right now. He left the keys in it. Get Clementine. Okay. Seriously, you're not letting me take it. Didn't think you would say yes. Sorry, Lee. I really am. I know you did what you did for a reason, and part of me understands. But the other part sees you with your back turned to me and knows I could have killed you. I could have killed you. I had you while you were rummaging around in the front there. I need to go. Then what's it like? I'm sitting here tied up like an animal while you guys decide what to do with me.
I want to know why you thought bringing more mouths to feed was a good idea. He's not dead. Somebody help me. No! I've heard enough out of you, okay, Doug?
I was trying to protect all of us.
Shut up, Carly. Ugh, I've heard enough out of you.